Good evening, friends. Welcome in lecture series on linear differential equation prepared by me, Professor P.S. Gholab, Assistant Professor in Arts, Science and Commerce College, Rahul. Today we will see what is the linear differential equation, what is the general form of linear differential equation, and what is its solution. I will obtain it. For that, we will see next slide. This is the first unit in our differential equation course, linear differential equation. The differential equation which contains dependent variable in which dependent variable and its derivative term occur in first degree and they are not multiplied together is called as a linear differential equation. The general form of linear differential equation occurs or we may write in the form of phi of d y equal to f of x. We are interested in nth order linear differential equation and not finite. So this is the phi of d is the polynomial of degree n and d is the differential operator. D is nothing but of dy dx. Now the general solution of this linear differential equation is obtained by the formula y equal to this yc plus yp. What is this yc? Yc is called as a complementary function, and what is this yp? Yp is called as a particular solution. Now, how we will obtain this complementary function? We will see in the next slide. This is a rule to obtain complementary function. Consider phi of d equal to 0. This is the called as a auxiliary equation. As I have already told that phi of d is the polynomial of degree n. Here we consider phi of d is the polynomial of degree 3. This is a cubic equation. Then it may have three roots. They may be real or distinct or may be complex. Suppose this phi of d equal to 0 has three distinct roots. Then how will be its complementary function or how will obtain its complementary function? Now here is we can obtain this complementary function like this formula c1 e to power m1 x plus c2 e to power m2 x plus c3 e to power m3 x, where m1 m2 m3 these are the roots of this auxiliary equation phi of d equal to 0. c1 c2 c3 these are the arbitrary constants which are equal to the number of which is equal to the order of the differential equation, right? And then if now we'll see the next case. Suppose this phi of d equal to 0 has three real root in which two are equal and m3 is distinct. Suppose m1 equal to m3 and m3 is distinct. Then how will write its complementary function? We can write its complementary function like this: c1x plus c2 into e to power m1x plus c3 e to power m3x. Suppose all the three real roots are equal, m1 equal to m3 equal to m3. In this case, how will it write its complementary function? Its complementary function comes like this: c1 x square plus c2 x plus c3 into e to power m1 x, right? Means such type of part occurs if the polynomial phi of d equal to 0 is the polynomial of degree 3, and if it is a polynomial of degree n, then the part occurs like this: c1 x to the power uh, n minus 1 plus c2 x to the power n minus 2 and so on like this. This such type of factors occurs in a complementary function. Now, suppose this phi of d equal to 0 is the quadratic equation and has complex root. Say d equal to alpha plus or minus I beta. Then, in this case, how will write its complementary function? Its complementary function we can write like this: e to power alpha x. Alpha is the real part. In brackets c1 cos of beta x plus c2 sin of beta x. Beta is the imaginary part of this complex number. In this way, we can write the complementary function if your roots are complex. Now I will go to the next slide. Next, in this slide, we can see here the particular integral or particular how to obtain particular integral. This is the general formula: y2 equal to 1 upon phi of the f of x. 1 upon phi of t is the integral operator which operates on f of x, and we get the particular integral value. Here this particular integral hence it does not contain any arbitrary constant. The general method to obtain particular integral: if phi of d equal to d minus a, then its particular integral obtained by using the formula yp equal to e to power x integration e to power minus x f of x dx. Similarly, if phi of d equal to d plus a, then its particular integral is obtained by this formula. As I have already told you, 1 upon d or 1 upon phi of d is a integral operator, because if we take phi of d equal to only d, then 1 upon d f of x is nothing but what integration of f of x dx. 1 upon d square f of x is nothing but what double integration of f of x dx, right? So in this way we can obtain the complementary function and particular integral of the given linear differential equation. Just add them, write them in addition form, then we get the together we get the complete or general solution of given linear differential equation. We will see more examples on this topic in next lecture. Thank you all of you for watching this video.